So hi, this is Nikki from Natty Nikki. Today I'm going to share with you my purchases from the Makeup Revolution sale. I love Makeup Revolution. I never make any secret of that. I'm a really big fan of their products. And I mean, they're already very reasonably priced, has to be said. But when they do their sales, it's even cheaper. In fact, up until this point, I hadn't actually, when I bought this, I hadn't bought anything from any of the sales because nothing had really sort of floated my boat, I suppose, at that point. And then I got wind that they were doing a big sale, and I think it was Boxing Day. I sort of gave in and did an online order. I spent all of £10. Didn't want to go mad, but I think I got some really quite good bargain of stuff. The reason I'm only just doing this video now is because although I actually ordered these things on Boxing Day, they only actually arrived yesterday. I think that although the sale was running online over Christmas, between Christmas and New Year, I get the impression from their Twitter feed that their warehouse were taking a much well-earned break between Christmas and New Year. I think they were shut down completely. So they were taking orders, but nothing was actually being dispatched. So it actually arrived yesterday. I was very excited when I got home from work to discover my Makeup Revolution order was waiting for me. So without much further ado, I suppose we better get started and see what I bought. So starting off, one of the first things I bought was the Go to Heaven palette. You can sort of see it there. And try and open it up. I've wanted one of these for absolutely ages, and I know that Leah from Leah Excel has a lot of these palettes. I mean, she may well have that one, I'm not sure. She's got quite a few, so I sort of lose track of what she's got, but I know she's got these, and I just love I love the design of them. It's like a little round circular palette that they do, and I like the colours of this one. So I'm just going to open it up so you can actually get a sort of proper look inside. Let's just see if I can swatch any of the colours. Don't know how well. I don't know if you can see that there. That is from that one. That's lovely, actually. I like that. And then we've got that lovely sort of bronzy colour. And then you've got all the nice pinks, and then there are some sort of more smoky colours in there. So that for me will be a really good everyday palette. I've already got a couple of their sort of, it's the iconic ones that are sort of fairly similar colours, which tend to be, these do tend to be my go-to colours. If I'm having a day where I feel like wearing eyeshadow, these tend to be the colours that I go to. So yeah, I got that one, the Go to Heaven. I should really tell you how much I paid for these. I've left the paperwork in the kitchen. Hang on a minute, let's think about this. Give me a second, I'll be back in a minute. Right, sorry about that, I'm now back with the paperwork. So, this is the I Love Makeup Go to Heaven, or yeah, I Love Makeup Go palettes Go to Heaven. This was a grand total £1.50 in the sale. Now I think for a palette like that, you can't complain. I mean, to be fair, I probably would have bought this. I would have bought this at full price, because I am one of those people who's a bit like, well, if I didn't really want it when it was full price, do I really want it just because it's reduced? But to be fair, I think all the things I've bought in the sale are things that I would have been prepared to buy full price. It was just great to get such a bargain. So yeah, £1.50. Woo! Brilliant. Okay. So staying with palettes, I bought another palette, which is this one. This is called Beach and Surf. Now this, when you look on the website, this was being advertised as a summer palette sort of collection, so it's sort of hence why it's called Beach and Surf. I don't really mind that because I just loved the colours, and I'll be honest, I haven't really got a palette with these sort of colours in it, like the greens and the blues. I'd be quite interested to see what they actually, oh, it even comes with 2 little brushes, what they actually come out like once they're on. So let's get a clean finger and swatch. Now there's the green, if you can see that there. That's lovely actually. It's like a sort of like a mermaidy green. And then we have the blue, the sort of baby blue. Oops. There it is. Look at that. That is just beautiful, and I've just squidged it a bit. Okay, now these are actually quite powdery, so you've got to be quite careful with them. So I'm just about to get this all over me. I'm just covered now in blue eyeshadow. So there's the blue, and then we've got like the sort of darker blue, which is there. So I'm just going to close this up before I get eyeshadow all over me. Just deal with that in a minute. Okay, so eyeshadowy fingers. So yeah, that's the Beach and Surf palette, which is lovely. That was Awesome eyeshadow palette, Beach and Surf, £2, a whole £2. And I've now got like really sparkly hands now. Okay, moving on. Another thing I bought, I actually own one of these already but in a different colourway, is the One Blush Stick. This is colour, if you can read that round that way, this is Dream. I do like these actually, they're great because you can use them on your cheeks, you can use them on your lips, you can have a more sheer colour, I think if you wet them a little bit, or you can have a more vibrant colour if you don't. And they come in these little tubes like that. I'm just going to open that up, and you can see it's really super pale, this one. I don't know, try and, oh gosh, I don't know if you'll be able to see that on my hand. You probably can't because I've got one of my big soft lights out today because it's a bit dark, but the only problem is it's taking up all the light, making it so light in here you can't see that. In fact, that's so super light that I don't think you can actually see it on my hand, but that it's like a really iridescent pearly pink. It's just lovely, which for my skin tone is perfect. So I'm really looking forward to using that. So we'll pop that away. And you go. And that was the blush stick in Dream, £2.50. Now again, I would have been prepared to pay full price for that because I did pay full price, I think, for the very first one that I had, which is why I went back and bought another one. So that was, yep. So yeah, £2.50 for that one. Not bad at all. And then I also bought, this is the year that I try and conquer this, some liquid eyeliner. I have the worst luck with liquid eyeliner. I was 40 last year, and it's a shameful thing to admit that I've reached a grand old age of 40 still not being able to do eyeliner very well, hence why I don't wear it that often, because I'm really not that good at it. And I've got various different versions I've tried like the little, what look like almost like Sharpies and various things. So I decided to try this one, and one of these ones that comes out like so. Let's pull it. There it is. And it's more like that. Because I thought, we'll see how I get on. I thought that might be a little bit easier for me to do like the winged eyeliner with. Only time's going to really tell on that one, isn't it? So that was Amazing Eyeliner Black, £1.50, which is brilliant. So even if I struggle a bit with it, I haven't wasted loads of money. And I should say that is the Ultra Black, that one. So that is the Amazing Liquid Eyeliner. And then finally, the last things I bought were, and I haven't tried these yet, were the Lip Hub. What's a Lip Hub? I don't know what a Lip Hub is. Lip Hug, even. Lipsticks. This one is called Keeps the Planet Spinning. I love Makeup Revolution for the names they give things. Don't know a great deal about these lipsticks. I don't know if these came out. Did they come out last year? Someone can probably tell me. It's the first time I've ever tried them. I like Makeup Revolution lipsticks. So these are like that when they come out of their little boxes. That's one thing I do love. I do love Makeup Revolution's packaging. I think I'm like a magpie when it comes to packaging. I get sucked in by good packaging, which of course is why they do it, because they sucker you in, don't they? Like the packaging looks nice, you just want to buy it. But I love the colours of these boxes that they come in. I think they look really smart. So this is the Lip Hug. You see there, this is Keep the Planet Spinning, and that's that one. And I'm just gonna on my hand. You can see it's like that. I quite like these sort of like berry tones, I suppose they are. I'm really quite into those at the moment, hence why I sort of went for that kind of colour, the sort of darker lipstick, especially this time of year. I like my sort of darker autumnal colours. So that's that one. And then the other one I got was Still Missing My Baby. So we'll have a look at that one. Get it out of the box. Oh my goodness me. Come on. Out you come. Again, I think this is probably going to be quite a dark one. Oh my gosh, it's quite a dark shade. There it is. You can see that. And I'm going to swatch it next to the other one. Look at that. That's lovely. I don't think I've actually got anything. Maybe got one or two quite that dark. But the problem I've had with a lot of the darker lipsticks that I've bought, they still have like a purple tone, a purpley tone to them, if that kind of makes sense. And sometimes that bums me out a bit because I want that kind of darker sort of colour is what I'm quite often looking for. A sort of more browny tint to it rather than the purple overtones. And that's rather nice. They feel nice actually when you put them on. Now these are the Lip Hugs, were £1.25 each, which I thought was amazing value. So all of that came to £10 before I paid for postage. So the most expensive, I can't get my words today. The most expensive thing I bought out of all of that was that at £2.50. Everything else was £2 and under, which is amazing, amazing value. Knowing me, I may have to go back and have another look because their stuff, excuse me, is absolutely fantastic. I do love it so. So yes, that's what I bought. It's not a huge haul. I didn't go mad. I didn't really want to because I haven't got loads of money to be messing about with. So I just wanted to buy a few little bits because it kind of cheers you up because it's January. As I'm filming and I'm talking to you right now, it's another grey, horrible day. It started off quite nice this morning, but now it's grey and it's wet and it's bleh. And just so it's nice to have like a little treat just to cheer yourself up, you know. However you see fit to get through January at the end of the day, that's what I've got to say. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing what I bought. I am hoping to come back at some point as well and do a clothing sale haul. I haven't bought loads of stuff in the sales, but I have bought a few bits and pieces from a couple of different retailers, including the dress I'm wearing today, which I'm hoping to get on the blog when the weather decides to cooperate with me at some point. I meant to do it earlier, but I got sidetracked doing other things. So yes, I hope you all enjoyed that. And again, if you want to see me elsewhere, you can see me over on my blog at www.nattynikki.com, on Twitter at gamergirl0621, on Instagram at nattynikki. So thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope January's being kind to you, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.